watch, check, retweet it. You already know the Don Dottie, baby.
Yeah. Did you get a chance to check out Hitman Holla and Cassidy?
Of course, man. Come on. I mean, I'm a consumer. I ain't gonna T-Rex him. Who? Yeah, I ain't heard of that cat. Tell him get his shit up.
Yeah.
He wasn't there. Nah, I definitely
I die for them, they die for me. I lost some dogs through these streets. I lost a soul in these streets.
Definitely shout out them brothers. They definitely, my goodness, the amount of traffic that shit generated from the face-offs to when the battle dropped. Them two big mega names. Hitman's the most viewed. Cassidy is pioneering hip-hop. So them niggas coming together, like, it should have been a no-brainer, but just to see that go down, like, history. Shout out both of them niggas, man.
How you feel about Cassidy's involvement in battle rap now? Like, do you see what's going on?
Say the outcome. I'm like, see, you gonna try to make me judge some
Yeah,
shit.
nah, I'm not even.
Yeah, I definitely checked out the blogs and seen. I still didn't understand what was going on.
It's basically like another 100K tournament.
Oh, word?
Yeah,
okay.
he's putting together teams, and everybody that was at the house is a captain.
Okay.
So they picked like 10 people, and that's basically what's going on.
Fire. I mean, I see how he was talking and how other battle rappers was talking. It was something dope and huge and beneficial for all of them. So, man, Cat's a dope dude. Like, Cats knew that talked to him, you know, private or might get to kick it with him. Like, no, he an ill dude and he got love for Cats. Like, he watched this shit and loved this shit. You feel me? So it's gonna come out. It can't help but come out.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Do you feel like his style, like, from before, like when he first came back to now, do you feel like he's getting more the grasp of, you know what I'm saying, of this era of battle rap?
So I just I want to see him in a small room again, because when he first came out, he was in a small room.
He did great.
Excellent. Yeah, so I was thinking maybe he might be like a small room bag where when he getting that duffel, it's a little different than the big crowds. It distracts some people, and it's a little overwhelming for some people to have to remember performance, delivery time. In a small room, you just got to do your bars. If you want to perform, you could. If you don't, you don't have to. Yeah. So man, shout out Hitman too.
Yeah, man, Kai's he brings a lot of energy towards battle rap. That's
no. I mean, he definitely got his own science. And check this out. Look, I feel the same way. I got my own science. I'm a chemist myself. You feel me? So we do this. We really break the shit down to another level. It ain't just going in there in 3 rounds. And he's big on, I can peep, like, I'm similar, like, on the psychological warfare. Like, you got to get in their head. You got to, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So, what's the relationship like, you know, with URL now? Is everything good? Everybody,
come on, we good as mama's cooking, baby. Like, we always gonna be good. It's just always gonna be arguments and disagreements, and it's just like, in my opinion, sometimes the shit happen in public when there's no communication, and that's what really happened. But nah, we good. I mean, I definitely, like, personally apologize for the contract shit, because even though what I said about the contract, I'm a standby, but as far as putting up my contract, and that was just messy. That wasn't loopy. I was in the way. It wasn't mixy. It was no way I could try to condone that. Damn, Night of the Walking Dead up this bitch. But there's no way I could condone that or act like that was any way excusable. You feel me? So I was in the way for that. I apologize to Bees, Chico, and I obviously took it down right away. But, you know, I don't want to dwell on that. That was, you know, a great mistake to learn from. It won't happen again.
Yeah, man. So I know you talking. We've seen you talking about the Rum Nitty battle and everything. Is all this like URL wise? Everything going down on URL, or is it just like? Yeah,
because I told you last year, aimed to do it on my own. When the discrepancy happened and that didn't work out, then ARP tried to book it. That didn't work out, so it's the only place to do it. If we talking me and Rum, shout out ARP. We've talked a couple matches. I don't know if I want to say it on here. But, you know, I actually had to respectfully decline matches from URL and RBE and other leagues for the past couple of years, because I just wasn't in that bag. And now I'm just so in that bag, like the duffel is different.
You know what? Okay, and I'm glad you said that, because that made me think of the other question too. Is it because of basically, because you had this whole thing about battlers knowing their worth and stuff like that, and you know that's when all that stuff was going on around the time when you posted the contract and stuff like that. So is that, do you still feel the same way though about?
100%. 100%. The only thing I said that I felt was wrong was posting my contracts.
Right.
Personal business, wasn't the way to go about things. Sometimes you're right about something, but you went about it the wrong way.
Right.
You know what I mean? And sometimes, the passion is there and you make the wrong decision on how you want to handle that. You know what I mean? So that don't mean you're wrong where you stood. You're just wrong on how you handled it. As a grown man, I gotta take accountability. That's not loopy. Like, I stand out here and try to act like that guy, and I can't do that if I'm not holding myself accountable to my actions. Like, I wouldn't feel like that's LOM and that's hollow. That's, you know what I mean? So I definitely got to stand up and be like, just how I stood up and was like, yo, I feel like we should have negotiations in the contract where it should be on YouTube or not, and we should have leverage to have our own opinions. And I got to stand up and be like, nigga, I was wrong about showing that. I was in the way. I can't just try to be like, oh yeah, I was wrong. So anyway, when that happened though, no, be like, nigga, I was on some nut shit. Nigga, I blew it. So you know what I mean? We'll leave it at that.
Yeah, I mean, so
in the background, who's that? Meek Mill? Like, what is he trying to audition? Like, this nigga chose we in Walmart parking lot, y'all.
He just bought that.
Turned this to a BMX challenge. I just do.
So I mean, like you said, you do still feel the same way. So is there like different ways you're going about like getting your battles booked now? Like, do you want different things? Like,
to be honest, no. I'm still getting Raping You records, baby. It's still like we'll be raping you, you know what I mean? Nah, but it's like you gotta also know it ain't no leverage when you're coming in as one artist with no union or no backing. So I just want to let this clip fly. Like, I'm not even negotiating. Like, I'm doing this totally different. I wasn't negotiating money or nothing with them. I'm like, I'm gonna let this clip fly. Give me the date and the contract. The email. And that's all I was on at this point. I'm on some straight hip hop shit. Like, Lux be all that shit. I be like getting motivated because his sister handles most of his business, so he'll just be like, yo, Tip, handle that. And he'll just do the hip hop shit. That's how I feel right now. Like, fuck the business, all right? Let's get hip hop on them, all right? Like, I just got bags for niggas, you feel me? And it's just like, if niggas come with bags too, it's gonna be a classic battle. This ain't like threats and being like, oh, Run Nitty's gonna die. Like, no, I come with the illest shit, amazing performance for the people, for my name. He comes with amazing performance and turns up. It's gonna be fire. But I'm not at the level to have it debatable. I'm not in a position to take a close L or any of that. It's got to be a classic or a fucking body, period. And that's it. You know what I mean? That's all. There's like, the position I'm in, like, I can't be like, oh, he just had it debatable. Like, nah. It got to be like, oh, Hollow went crazy and then Run went crazy. It got to be one of those. So
I lost some dogs through these streets. I lost a soul in the streets. And I swear that shit is hard for me to sleep. I be mad, I be up sometime I weep. But I know I gotta stay on my grind. I gotta take a life before I end up on that stretcher. My mind in my mind saying take care of your blessings.